canceling Christmas. Oh, so it is wet out today. It's not raining out today. And I am in my work attire. I'm not going to show you my work attire. It would give too many clues away to the haters. The haters be hating. So, we'll see if the YouTube comes in and gives a notification or two out, and then we'll start talking about what we're doing and like how far are you willing to go for what you stand for. If you keep having these conversations, I just don't see nobody else doing it, which makes it to where it really doesn't do me any good to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. So, most of you know that I took a stand when all this COVID shit happened with this mask testing, shots, whatever it is, where I stood at, and I was standing there. Really is with everything. I said a long time ago that my lines have been crossed, and I'm just kind of up against the wall with my feet on the ground, off the ground, waiting for them to come kill me. And like I really mean that. And I'm just done. I'm done with all the bullshit. So last week, Monday, I went to had a hair follicle test, and they wanted me to put this face diaper on. I told them kick rocks. I wasn't doing it. Oops, sorry, people were texting. So they told me to come back Friday. Bring your paper. Hold on, let me turn this off real quick. 1 second, I'll turn this off. All right, I'm back. So I told them, they told me to bring my Jew paperwork in and prove that I was a good little fucking Jew, and they go ahead and serve me. So I come in Friday. I'm like, hey, I'm the Jew that's here to show you my shit, and here's my fucking papers. Now take some hair out of my head. Like they literally could have done this shit in the truck. They were giving shots in the truck 6 months ago, but now that you can't take my hair from my head in the truck, okay, whatever. They couldn't do it. It's against policy. It's against OSHA policy. They can't do it because they just got fined $12,000 for whatever. Shut the fuck up. OSHA is for employers and employees. It's not for customers. And then the Supreme Court throw that OSHA shit out. Okay, so let's forget about all that. So go to my work and they're like, what can we do? They're like, go to the place, have this test done. We'll give you the money back. So I'm like, all right. So we go there yesterday, as you guys know, they wouldn't do it because my hair ain't long enough. Go figure. So I go to work today. Well, yesterday, hold on, back up. I got on the phone yesterday after I left the LabCorp place. And I finally got somebody in billing, of all places, that had a little common sense. And they're like, I just kind of give them the rundown what happened. They're like, yeah, they can't do that. I was like, yeah, no fucking shit. That's what I've been saying. But nobody will listen to me because I'm just some dumbass that, refuses to put a mask on. So she's like, let me get you in touch with somebody. And it took about 15 minutes or something. She finally gets back to me. She's like, somebody's going to be calling you. I'm like, all right. I never got a phone call last night. So this morning I get up to work. I was supposed to have the paperwork showing where I took the test yesterday to go to work today. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to work anyway until they fire me and then I'll leave. So I called this morning. They're like, and I talked to a different lady that the lady from yesterday put me in touch with. She gave me her phone number this morning. I called back today, and just by chance, that same lady answered the phone. She's like, I got a number for you. Call this person. So I called this person. This is a person in corporate, whatever. And they're like, yeah, what they're doing is totally against our policy, sir. Like she was straight, ass kissing because she understands the legalities of it, but nothing's going to happen to them because COVID trumps everything now, and they kind of know that too. But she's like, yes, there's no reason why they shouldn't have accepted your exemption and just did this stupid fucking hair follicle test. And I explained to her, I'm like, here's how stupid the people are you got working for you. I've literally been standing in that place for 40 minutes, 45 minutes, talking to them. When they could have just done the test, and I would have been out in 5 minutes. So why not just take me back there in a confined room, do the test, let me leave? Because it's about compliance, and it's about, and she ain't saying this, I'm saying this, it's about authority and compliance and all that other shit. We're the authority. It's just like the bank bitch yesterday. I had running with a bank lady yesterday down here that just thought I had an attitude. I intentionally went in this place being super nice because people down here are weird about taking shit wrong for some reason. Like I could be a real dickhead if I want to be a dickhead. If you're a female and you're not crying, chances are I'm not being a dickhead. Um, but she was just like being a total bitch at the teller's office. I'm like, what the? I was like, every time I come in here, is somebody going to be acting like you're acting? It's like, sorry, you've had an attitude since you came in here. So number one, no, I haven't. If you want me to get an attitude on, I can get an attitude on real fucking quick. Number two, how do you know what my attitude is? Like, I'm like this all the time. If I'm a dickhead, then whatever, I'm a dickhead all the time. But anyway, so I was supposed to do the hair follicle test, didn't? And I'm waiting on somebody to get back with me, who is supposed to get in touch with the director down here to tell them like, hey, you can't not do this because of this reason. In the meantime, I'm at work, and work's like, yeah, you got to go home until you get this done. I'm like, is it that serious? Like, I literally came in here off the street and turned in a resume, and you called me back 5 minutes later, and I came back in here and I took a piss test. Actually, you know what? I took the piss test before I left. I took it when I filled out my go ahead of my resume. So like, it's not like I'm dodging taking. I've tried to take 3 drug tests. Nobody will give me the drug test. Nobody will take my hair. But can't we just cut my hair and put it in a little baggie, and then you guys send it to whoever and say test this, and you know that where it came from because you took it out of my head. No, 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 whatever. So I'm probably gonna want to get fired, but I don't get. I really don't care. I mean, I care in the sense like it worked out good. I don't care in the sense like I'm just done. I'm done playing all the games and shit. And I'm not going to do something today that benefits me tomorrow just for the fact that it benefits me tomorrow. I'm not that guy. Like, I know all the shit that's coming. I know all the social credit scores. All that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm probably not going to be around by that time anyway. Whatever. But I'm only having to deal with what I deal with because the people that are like, well, I need to do something today that's going to benefit, so it'll benefit me tomorrow. Those people are the ones that will just do because they're told. Like these fucking idiots are the reason why I had to do what I had to do. These idiots will tell you that they must do something, and then when you bring it to their attention that they're making the choice, well, I have to do it. No, you don't have to do it. You choose to do it, sir. No, I have to do it. No, you choose to do it. Well, I have to do it if I want to keep my job. So then you're agreeing it's a choice. And then when you bring that up and it finally hits them, that there's no excuse other than themselves, then they want to hang up the phone. They don't want to have a conversation anymore. But prior to this, they want to tell you how stupid you were for just putting on a mask. These fucking bitches are so stupid that work for this place, though. They take the cake. I told the lady, I'm like, describe to me what a mask is. So you already you know where I'm going with this because I've done this one before. Describe to me exactly what a mask is. What is a mask? You know that the lady on the phone says, they hand it to you when you walk in. I was like, no, 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 scratch that. I can't wear that, so I'm trying to work around this, okay? I'm trying to work with you all. So tell me what a mask is. She's like, this. I told you, sir. It's the what they. I said, listen, bitch, you're not listening. I said, so I have a P100 respirator, OC respirator. Can I wear that in there? No, sir. You have to wear the you have to wear the mask that we give you. I said, so what you're telling me is, I can't wear a respirator that literally protects me from fucking everything, even air, even chemicals and airborne everything. Like it's like for real top of the line. I can't wear that in there, but I can wear your napkin with 2 strings on it, sir. You just need to wear the mask that they give you. Like you're a fucking dumbass. I can't deal with you. But anyway, people just need to start standing where taking a stand for where they're at, and the less people who do, and it's like hard. It's hard to make a decision. This is going to cost me this job, and then what am I going to do? I don't know. It'll work out. I'm working for myself. I make pretty good money doing that. I'd like making more money though, and this kind of tied up all of my time, so that I was always making money. Um, but it'll work itself out, and that's just kind of how I'm going to look at it. It'll work itself out in the end, and whatever happens, happens. What I'm not going to do is comply or do something just because I'm told I have to do it. When we all know the game, right? Like we all see what's going on. It's nothing new. Like look how many everybody. So, but a lot of people were off work the last 2 years. Even though they were off work, they were still out driving around and shit. Just out of curiosity, did any of y'all see any more funerals? I mean, don't know about you all, but it wasn't like I was passing funerals every time I was out on the road, and I was running the roads every day. How many people do y'all know that died? Well, we all probably know somebody that died at this point, right? Like my buddy Kevin that died from C virus. But he also almost died 27 times in the 3 or 5 years before that because he's got COPD, he's 200 pounds overweight, he's got high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I mean, he's got all this list of shit wrong with him that's almost killed him 40 times before, and then he's got all this shit wrong with him. He was just in the hospital 2 weeks before he died for all the same shit, and he almost died that time. And then they let him out, and then he got C virus, but on top of all that other shit, he died. And like you can't die from that thing. You can't even say that because then YouTube will give you a strike for we can't even speak freely now. We have to censor ourselves if you want to be able to talk to people. Like this shit doesn't end well. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever heard that saying? If those who are ignorant of history are doomed to repeat it. And we're repeating it now. And we're not just beginning to repeat this shit. Like we're on the tail end of repeating this shit. If there was a tyrannical circle, you know what I mean? Zero being people are completely free, 359.9 being the people or the government is completely tyrannical. We're at like 358. I mean, they're just not going house to house shooting us yet, which technically they're doing that shit already too. They're not going to every house shooting people. How about that? Um, and even if that shit happens, I've said it before. You'll have a city street with 20 houses, and they'll just be out there filming his house, and cops are going door to door to door, kicking people's shit in. They'll just be out there filming because they can't think of nothing else to do. Like, go fucking help the people. Go take it off because we've been told that daddy government, you can't take on daddy government. I just want government to leave me alone. More than that, I want everybody else to want government to leave them alone because until people stand up and decide that, you know what, we're going to demand to be left alone, then none of us are ever going to be free. Not in the sense of we're free as it's supposed to be. Now, I can assure you I'm way fucking freer than most people in this country. And it's not because I hide anything or whatever. It's just because I just don't give a fuck anymore. Frankly, I'm just going to live my life. I'm not going to bother nobody. I don't want nobody's shit. But I'm just done. I'm fucking done. If you want me to comply, then I want to have to die. That's just how it's going to have to be. And that goes as far as wearing a mask to take a drug test for a job. Okay, I got it out of me. Veggie buckets ready? What the fuck is a veggie bucket? Oh, a veggie bucket. I know what you're talking about. I got to get these trees cut down. Actually, I'm kind of glad they sent me home today because I'm going to start cutting these down. There's one. I can get a few of these cut. There's about 10 of them that really have to come down right now. I just need the space, number one, and I need the sunlight, number two, because there's so many trees back here. It's just, I don't want to put raised beds way back there where there is sunlight because the further it is from your house, the more apt you are to not take care of it. I mean, look, I still have these blueberry bushes that I haven't even planted yet. They're still out of the ground. They've been out of the ground for what, 2 weeks now? They don't seem they're growing still. They don't seem to be dying. There's dirt on the roots and they're getting wet. We water them when it doesn't rain. I just need to get them in the ground somewhere. But where am I going to put them in the ground at? Because the only place to get sunlight is the place that they're at. Unless I want to carry them way back there. And then they'll just sit back there and rot because I'll forget about them because they're far away from the house. I mean, I got so many freaking projects that need taken care of right now. Like, I need to go in here, and I've been talking about turning this bathroom out for fucking 2 months now. Longer than that since we've been here. But it's been scheduled like 14 times over the last 2 months. It's just I always find other shit that has to be done like right now. So the bathroom thing's got to be taken care of this week. It has to. I'm done with it. It's got to be done. And then we got to start on everything else in the house. Really, it's all got to get started. The whole back half has to be started, and I guess we're going to do that, and then do the front half at a later date, which it all needs done. It's all trash. It looks like if you've never been in a crack house, you can come over here tonight. There's still enough of it left where I can show you what a crack house lightweight looks like. Less garbage. There's no garbage laying around. Um, really, there might be a little bit. Nothing like it was though. There's no diapers everywhere and shit. Maybe I should start giving crack house tours. Charge $10. Yeah. We ordered a mango, kiwi tree for. Yeah, I seen your YouTube channel, man. If you guys haven't seen, I can't freaking see. I know your name, but I don't know it by heart. I always get it messed up when I say it. Hang on a second. I can turn my phone, the light on my phone on. Christy, go to his channel, uh, Nunya, Texas, on the back 20. Go to that channel and and post a link so people can go check out that channel, please. Thank you. Good afternoon. Yes, Travis. His he's had his cat had to put another one of his cats down. Um, he's been. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm sorry. I know like animals are our family. I get it 100%, and I don't know what you're feeling, and it sucks, man. And I can't tell you why you've had so much luck with so much bad luck with death over the past couple of years. I mean, it's what we talk about, you know. Like you and I have had those private conversations about death and what life means, all that shit, dude. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's like I don't know anymore. We just live to be breathing and to work to buy all the bullshit we don't need. Like you can live on very minimal amount of shit, but we want all this all this bullshit that we don't need. And then we tie ourselves up in stress and shit like that, worried about all that other stuff. Like there's people like I have subscribers that they probably legitimately don't have to work. For some reason in their head they have to work. Don't know. Don't get it. Yeah, I think so, man. I mean, like, who came up with this 40-hour work week shit? That's the dude I want to talk to. I got something for his ass. No, really, we shouldn't be working at all. I mean, we should be doing like they did it for, you know, 10,000 years prior to, you know, what, the Industrial Revolution? Is it probably maybe then? What, like pre 1890? You know, communities work together to do whatever. I mean, the Amish still do it in this country. But guess what the Amish don't have that we all do? This bullshit ass technology that rots our brain and destroys our kids. I mean, technology is, I don't want to say it's destroyed trading because it hasn't, but there's shit that trading should know that he doesn't know because of technology. And it's my fault. It's my fault for putting the phone in his hand, or my fault for getting the Xbox or the computer, or whatever it may be. And I don't know how to fix it. When he's 15 years old, how do you fix something at 15 when a kid's 15 years old? I know when I was a 15-year old, you couldn't tell me shit. You wasn't fixing nothing that was in my head. I was just on a path to destruction. And I hope he's not on that same path, but I don't know how to fit. I don't know. I don't know. But I gotta get off here, guys. I got work to do. Like I said, I'm glad I kind of got the day off. I did come out here and cut some trees down. I got to sharpen the chainsaw. I know I should have already had it sharpened. I normally do. It's just the last time me and Paul used it, I didn't for whatever reason, and now I'm paying for it because I got to spend 20 minutes sharpening the chain. But it is what it is. And then I come out here and cut this shit down. Make some, put some light on the subject. I got to get a trailer. That's what I need. I keep talking about it. I just look at when people are asking for shit. Does anybody else notice that everything is worth? I mean, everybody thinks their shit's worth gold. I've been looking at like small trucks lately because I just need a small truck to drive around when I'm not hauling shit. Dudes are wanting $1,500 for not like nice trucks that have bad motors in them. I'm talking beat down, raggedy ass shit that has been driven through the frickin' woods by some blind guy that was drunk, smoking crack with a damn hooker in the passenger seat with a blowed up motor. They want $1,500 for those things. Get out of here. Trailers, they're super expensive too right now. The best option I think is probably for me, maybe, is to go buy one of those. I really need a car hauler because I'm always hauling like cars and shit like that, 4-wheeler shit. But then I also need a utility trailer. So I'm thinking about buying a car hauler, and then I can weld on some brackets and shit so I can make it a utility trailer when I need it to be a utility trailer. The only problem is that they sit so low to the ground, but that's just something we'll have to deal with when the bridge comes. But I think you can put like 500 down on them and pay like $150 a month or something for how many months I don't know. But the good thing is they don't run your credit. I don't think they report your credit. So then if you just use it for 6 or 8 months or 10 months or whatever it is, and if you can't afford it, you just tell them to come get it. I don't know. But I really don't like going that route either because then I'm just giving money away, even though I'm using the shit for the time being. Like I got a job coming up, I have to have a trailer for, and I don't have no. If you ain't noticed, there ain't no freaking trailer around here. So, got to get it figured out, and we will. It all works out in the end, one way or the other. It's all gonna work out. Worst thing that could happen is I die, and then I won't know what happens, which kind of sucks. Speaking of which, we need to get some damn life insurance. I don't know. But I got to go. You guys have a great, wonderful day. Did you post that link? Did you Hold on, trying to make sure she posted it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, who posted it? Matt Kiss My Socialist posted it. There you go. If you guys go check out that channel, man, it's a great channel. There are all kinds of cool shit on there. I'm jealous, but y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Peace.